Hello, Namaste. Today I am going to talk about the content creation, its strategy, formats, and workflow for creating content that attracts, engage, and convert your audience. The agenda covered here are foundations, what content creation is and why it matters, strategy, funnel, pillars, audience, and framework, execution, formats, calendar, and platform tactics. Optimization, SEO, repurposing, and measuring success and case example. What is content creation? The content creation can be defined as the process of generating ideas, producing and publishing valuable material, written, visual, or audio that speaks to a specific audience and supports a marketing goal. Great content is not just published, it's planned attention. Plan. Define the idea, audience and goal. Produce, write, design, film or record it, and publish. Distribute it where your audience is. Why content marketing matters? The content marketing matters because the 3x more leads generated per dollars versus paid search. 70% of consumers prefer learning by content over ads. 6x higher conversion rate for brands with a content strategy. The content marketing funnel, which is basically focused on awareness, consideration, and decision. Regarding awareness, blog posts, social content, and videos that attract new visitors. In consideration, guides, webinars, and case studies that builds trust are covered, and in decision, testimonials, demos, and offers effect to the customers. The various type of contents are blog articles, videos, social post, email, podcast, and infographic. The simple content strategy framework is basically design based on research, plan, create, and distribution. Regarding research, study audience, competitors, and keywords, and make a plan like set goals, pillars, and a calendar. And similarly, create like produce on brand, high value content, and publish and promote on the right channel for the distribution. As an strategy, know your audience first. Every effective piece of content starts with a clear picture of who it's for. Build a simple persona before you write a single word like demographics, pain points, goals, and preferred channels, where the demographics is related to age, role, industry, and location. Pain points, what problem keeps them up at night. This is one example. What success looks like for them and where they consume content. As and strategy further build around content pillars, and the most common pillars for the content are education, entertainment, inspiration, and conversion. Regarding execution, plan with a content calendar. A calendar keeps output consistent and aligned with campaigns, seasons, and business goals instead of publishing reactively. And such plan with a content calendar could be weekly basis, monthly basis, and quarterly basis. In weekly basis, social posts, short form content, and publish consistently, and in monthly basis blog articles, newsletter, and thematic campaigns would be better, and in quarterly basis big format content like guides, reports, and video series would be appropriate. Tailor content to each platform like Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. In Instagram, visual first, use Reels for reach. In LinkedIn, professional insights and thought leadership. And in YouTube, long form and searchable how to content. And on TikTok, native, fast paced, trend driven video would be better. Make content easy to find like keyword search, on-page optimization, internal and external link, and user experience, which is called the search engine optimization also. Regarding optimization, own idea, many formats would be better. Repurposing multiple your reach without multiplying your workload. Turn one core asset into content for every channel your audience uses. And for this, social post series, short form video, email newsletter, infographics, podcast segment, and slide deck would be the multiple formats for the and during the optimization, the measurement what matters are like the engagement rate, click-through rate, conversion rate, and organic traffic. Under engagement rate, likes, comments, and shares versus reach would be one of the measurement metric. Another one is the how often content drives action under click-through rate. The next one is leads or sales generated from content under conversion rate, and organic traffic like visitors arriving via source unpaid under organic traffic. As a case example, content creation for 100 clicks ghost town is considered here. This is a problem of a business owner who usually do digital marketing through social media platform. Here, from the content creation perspective, there are 6 steps like who, the problem, why it happens, common mistakes, simple framework for content creation, and high converting CTA. The hook defined for this 100 click ghost town issue is related to sales report is blank, money drains from ad wallet, no business scale. The billboard analogy for this issue is customer reaches the door but the showroom is empty. Here the punchline is stop throwing burning cash at ads if your destination is a ghost town. As a case example is the customer balance on his advertisement account drains so fast, but the real problem is on the landing page. So the punchline here is the clicks prove curiosity and sales prove credibility. Why it happens? There are 4 things behind it. The first one that should be understood is like the psychology of a click, like clicking curiosity of the general targeted customer, and the buying a different brain state entirely. And social media browsing is with low intent and casual mindset. Unclearing messaging triggers hazard signal, and the punchline for this is ads stop the scroll, but only a solid funnel opens the wallet. The key point 1 considered here is the confusing landing page. where the visitor's brain scale the page. Landing page is like where the visitor's brain scans the page in 5 seconds, then decides whether to stay or bounce. Traffic came for one predict and landed for completely distracting page, and the homepage is generic type like about us, our history, gallery, our team plus 15 pop-ups. And the punchline for this issue is like if you confuse them, you lose them. The key point too is the weak offer, like the generic offer, no unique value, no compelling reasons and reasons to act, and punchline is stop selling features, start selling transformation. The key point 3 is weak call to action. The good content, good offer, but unclear next step, phrasing customers. Multi-button kiosk versus the one part. Fix. Descriptive call to action like claim your free strategy sheet, get instant pricing access. The punchline is a tiny call to action fix turns a passive browser into an active buyer. The common mistake, why your page leak cache. There are usually three mistakes. One is like the landing page design is only for the desktop version, ignoring mobile version. No immediate social proof about the services, and then the slow load speed of the landing page. The punchline here is like fixing a leaky funnel is highly cheaper than buying more cold traffic. Now, for the content creation, a simple framework with three-step traffic to trust funnel is defined here, and there are micro transformation landing page where one video explaining the solution proof, no header menu, links or destination. Risk reversal call to action where to make the lead or checkout step completely friction free, and the punchline for this is traffic plus bulletproof micro funnel is equivalent to compounded predictable revenue. The high converting call to action step is shown here. The ultimate free audit offer would be the most convincing tool for the targeted customer, where in step 1, subscribe plus turn on notification, where the subscriber will subscribe the service and turn on the notification for the new features and development. The own hero headline address the core pain point, and own avatar for ad campaign would be a right approach. Step 2 is comment me if facing the same issue, and third one is like drop message clicks on social media page. Offer should be like live breakdown of architecture, coffee, layout, fees. The punchline for this is don't let your ad budget dry out, drop message, clicks and let's fix your conversion. The key takeaways of these presentations are know your audience before you create anything, plan around content, pillars, and a consistent calendar, distribute natively and repurpose across formats, measure results and refine your strategy continuously. Case example illustrates a particular process of content creation. Thank you.